All right, everyone. The chat is already popping. That's what's up. How's everyone doing? I need to fix the camera because that's annoying that it covers up. Well, it won't cover me up in a minute. Hey, Amy made it. LinkedIn user. Who's that? Michael Brandt. That one is Stephen Rogers. We got Liza here already. Crystal's here. That's what's up. How are y'all? Thanks for dropping in. Michael Burgess is here. What's going on, man? Shannon. I don't know who this LinkedIn user is because that's on Holli's side. Howdy from Houston. Um, Boy, this is gonna be a fun show. So how's everyone? Let me take this off so y'all can see my smiling face. So much going on. Let me get all the business stuff out of the way, and then we will bring out who y'all are all here to see because I know y'all aren't here to see me. Man, we got a lot of people here already. Let's see, 11. Y'all are going to have to amp it up if y'all are going to beat the record of like 30. Jamal Marshall is here. I keep getting sidetracked by all these comments. That's what's up. All right, so where do I want to start? We have, ready for pie. I am too, Liza. In case y'all missed it, I am launching a group course, group live stream launch training course, where it's basically pretty much everything in my one-to-one, one-on-one, where I train people how to live stream. It's going to be in a group setting. There's going to be a couple of bonus sections that are not included in the one-to-one, though. And it is going to be considerably less expensive and 10 times more fun because there's going to be people there. So if you've been thinking about live streaming and maybe your budget doesn't allow for you to, is small like mine because you're bootstrapping this thing, reach out to me, send me a DM, whatever, and let's talk about it because it's going to be a lot of fun. We've already had some people sign up, and I'm really excited about doing that. Go to the website, hitproductions.live, grab some merch while you're there. And I think that's it. I think that's all the business. So, my guest tonight, y'all all know her. That's why you're here, obviously. That's why the comments are going nuts. Some of my favorite people on LinkedIn are not here trying to sell anything like I just did. They don't have any kind of agenda. They're just here to make friends and be friendly. And they produce some of the greatest content just because it's fun to read. There's no ulterior motives behind any of it. Man, I can't take the captions out. I already turned them on, and LinkedIn won't let me turn them off, Enrique. It does get annoying whenever it's covering up everything, especially if you're watching on mobile. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to bring out the woman y'all are all, say that to y'all are all here to see, the sweetheart of LinkedIn, Holly Campolongo.
Hey.
Hey.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know, right? How are you doing?
Good. Everyone
Good.
is commenting.
I know.
Yeah. We might break records.
We might. I don't know how many you're watching on your side. Let me find it. Let me pull it up and we will see. I just have mine pulled up over here.
Yeah. And I have yours pulled up instead of mine, so I can't see either.
Well, Holly,
I'm sorry.
let's see. Let's refresh. What did I do here? Hang on. Give me a second.
Enrique said, "Where's Jeff?" So we can talk about his terrible selfie.
There's 16 on your side and 11 on my side. So we're sitting at 27 right now.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, where is Jeff? There ain't no telling where he is. So how's it going? What's the weather like up there?
It is cold and gross.
Yep.
November is always awful. Though we started out in like the 70s and it was sunny and it was beautiful. Then it just quickly just turned cold and It's fine if there's snow on the ground, but when it's just gray and gross, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Is it
Holly
cold
is
there?
much cooler than Jeff. It is 46 right now and kind of drizzly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
hard
yeah,
with hunting, I'm sure.
I have a nice box stand that I sit in that will keep me out of the rain. Walking to the stand can be a little miserable, but once I get there, it's all good.
Do they make like battery operated heaters that you can take with you?
They make propane heaters, and I have one.
Well, that makes more sense than battery.
Right.
You can tell I hunt a lot.
Holly, where are you?
I'm between Cincinnati and Dayton, Ohio.
In Ohio. Yep. We have
Go
more
Buckeyes.
people on your side.
Gotta throw
Yeah.
that in. I don't know if my nemesis Andrew is going to show up here. He's a Michigan fan, and Saturday is the Michigan Ohio State game. And I'm not going to talk shit because it's going to be a really close game, but I think everyone knows who I support.
Teresa, refreshing will not make LinkedIn mobile not suck.
Yeah. I always watch from Twitch because I swear I think it's superior.
It is.
I'm
Watching
always the
live
only
streams on
one over there.
Twitch. Yep. You are. So we've been talking about what we wanted to talk about because it's not like you are on here to sell anything, which I absolutely love because I love reading about all the food and the family stuff and the outdoor stuff and the hiking and just the randomness. Like you do really good at just picking the most random things and starting a conversation. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And I had some notes. I love it when I get notifications that I'm live. Like, no kidding, really. So let's, dadgummit. There it is. Let's talk about your LinkedIn strategy, Holly.
All right. Or the lack thereof.
Or the lack thereof. Yep, Ebony, hang on. I am on Twitch.
So
Hit Productions, I think. That goes to show you how much I pay attention to my Twitch, but I am on Twitch. Yes.
And Anne asked why Twitch is superior. So I'll answer that real quick. I think because LinkedIn mobile, at least for Apple devices, you can like only be on LinkedIn. And if you close out of it, you close out of this. But if you're on Twitch, you can like dock it in the side of your screen. I think the same with YouTube. And you can like listen and watch us and then also do other things on your phone. I'm a multitasker, so.
All right. There's 18 on your side. There's 13 on my side. I believe that's 31, isn't it?
Don't ask me to do math, man.
I think we broke a record. Yes.
That's good. That is
yes.
good. I came here to break records.
Yeah, man. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Ebony, let me grab my Twitch link. Hang on. I gotta find it. I don't even know what my daggum handle is. I don't even know where my link is. Hang on. You can talk, Holly. You can tell us your LinkedIn strategy.
So while you're looking for that, yeah. So LinkedIn strategy. My strategy is just to be as real as possible. Sometimes I probably come off weird. I am weird. I'm socially awkward. So some of that might come out sometimes. I'm an introvert and I find it a lot easier to get to know people online and via LinkedIn. At work, I'm in charge of like my organization's culture team and I manage all the events and do things like that. And I think icebreakers are a really good way to kind of get to know your coworkers and other people. So really, I just kind of experiment with various icebreakers. So I'll Google like top icebreakers to get ideas, or I just think of things that I'm interested in and post it. I honestly like if I post when I want to post. If I want to take a break, I do. yeah, your numbers take a hit, but it's not like I'm getting money from those numbers being high. Like it doesn't matter.
Right.
Um, it's honestly like I just do it when I want, or else it becomes really old really fast. And I think you become not genuine if you're forcing posts and you're forcing comments. Um, I do try to support my connections just as much as they support me. Um, I don't like sit there and count like, oh, I need to make 5 comments and oh, this person commented on my post, so I'm going to comment on their post. It's really like what's in my feed. I try to ring as many LinkedIn bells as I can to get notified when people post. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Tanya had a good
Um,
question.
what's my favorite icebreaker? It's a good question. Usually it's something around food because I really enjoy cooking. Everybody eats food for the most part, I think. Um, I'm thinking of the people with like tubes. I feel bad. But yeah, anything surrounding food. I feel like people like talking about it. Um, people just really enjoy talking about themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's just a really good way to get people to start talking is when you're asking them a question about themselves. It's easy for them to answer. 8 times.
Yeah, she's at WKRP in Cincinnati.
All these poor turkeys. Is that Michael? I think, yeah.
That was, yes, that was Michael Brandt. I love it. And you're great at that. Like you're great at making friends. You're great at like pulling the most random, like I said earlier, just pulling the most random stuff.
It's just me. Random.
Yeah, it is random. Yeah. I love it though. So how did you end up like you had kind of a crazy career path, like nursing to marketing to associate scientist. So like walk us down that road.
Sure. It's a weird road. So when I started in college, I was nursing all the way. I love taking care of people. I like making people feel better. So I did 1 whole year and I love science, like biology, anatomy. I was all over it, chemistry, great at it. Um, so it just seemed like a natural fit. So I was in nursing school, got through my first year. I set up some shadowing at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. And they had actually, no, just kidding. It was Good Sam in Cincinnati. They have like top class NICU. And for those who don't know, neonatal intensive care unit, that's where all the preemies are. My goal was actually to get my nursing degree and then like go on to be an OBGYN. Like I wanted to deliver babies. I wanted to be that person that, was there for those people during those times. So that's where I shadowed. And I was only there for one day. Somebody stuck a baby to get blood and I almost hit the ground.
Really?
Yeah, like all the blood drained from my face. I had to sit down. I'm like, all right, so maybe this isn't the best idea I've ever had. So like that kind of got my wheels turning. Like, is it just babies that are gonna do this? Is it the elderly? Like, what are my triggers? And so at the time, I worked at a salon and spa close to my college. I was a receptionist and I was fascinated. Like all these ladies would be buying this product, shampoo and conditioner that was like $30 a bottle when like you had Pantene and Suave at the grocery store that was like $3 a bottle. And I'm like, why the heck? What is making them buy this? And I was just really interested in like the whole psychology behind like, why are they buying these beauty products? And I also really got addicted to the beauty industry during my time at the salon because I
Okay.
got discounted services. So I was getting massages and facials and experimenting with all the products and hair stuff, and it was wonderful. So I knew I'm like, I need to do something with beauty, and I'm really interested in like the consumer psychology and packaging and products.
Mm-hmm.
P&G, Cincinnati, I was like, I'm going to work for P&G. So I immediately like that night. I decide and I just do it. I don't think about it. I just
Yeah.
go.
So
I applied
P&G, tell everybody what that is who doesn't know.
Procter and Gamble. So they
Yeah.
make Tide, they make Olay, they make Pantene, Old Spice, Pampers, like tons of consumer products. It's huge in Cincinnati. That's like, I don't want to say like, what if you work at P&G, like it's just looked at like successful, like it's looked at in a positive light, I think, in the Cincinnati area. It's just such a big company here.
Yeah.
So I'm technically still a nursing major, mind you. I get online and I'm like applying for P&G co-ops. I'm like, I'm just gonna start applying. I actually got one. I was still a nursing major and got one. So then I like went to my advisor. I'm like, okay, I probably should switch my major to something that makes sense. So we just up and decided on like marketing. I'm like, I love being creative. Marketing's fine. So I did that. So I graduated with my marketing degree, got into P&G full time. Like things really just lined up for me. I was really lucky. I did not have a plan B. It was P&G or nothing, as far as my mind goes. So I started at P&G in marketing. Absolutely hated it. It was really, I don't want to say anything horrible. It was just not for me. It was a little more like up or out, a little bit cutthroat, a little more pressure. And I didn't want that life. And I had co-opted in research and development back in the day. And those people were so chill, so nice. I knew I wanted to get back there. So I went back as an administrative assistant in research and development without a science degree or anything. And I worked my way up to now I'm a data scientist. It took me like 15 years to work my way up to prove myself. It was hard, but I'm so much happier. I'm right where I needed to be. So long career story.
That's crazy.
Yes, Trevor, not to be mistaken with PG and E. That's different.
What is PG&E? Do we know? Or is that something only Trevor knows?
That Pacific Gas and Electric. Is that what that stands for, Trevor?
Oh, it might be. Yeah.
Yes, the journey was worth it. Not about that marketing life. It's not for me.
So you have a new hashtag, or fairly new, hike with Holli or hiking with Holli?
So it just kind of started. I'm a nature nerd. I love bugs. I love animals. I've been trying to like work extra during the week. So every Friday I could take half days off of work while my kids were still in school and I would go hiking. So most of, you guys were all still working during the day. So I kind of just wanted to share that piece of my life because it's important to me. So, started by I think sharing like a video or a picture of me hiking, any bugs or interesting animals I find. I post under that hashtag. I definitely am one that I will just pick up bugs or snakes or anything that I find. Get like turtles and frogs. Like I'm obsessed with them. There's not really any animals or bugs that terrify me. So yeah, follow that hashtag if you're not.
Yeah,
Kids
hike
like
by
that
yourself, right?
Exactly. The kids tend to complain a lot. Though the last time I hiked, I did get lost. So I'm glad that they weren't with me because I ended up hiking like I was communicating with Chris because I did have cell phone service. I thought I was gonna have him call like a helicopter to come rescue me.
I remember that.
I was like on a trail. I didn't like deviate from the trail. I just was on the wrong trail. But I was sore for a few days after that.
Yeah, the photos are amazing. So just the way you take them and the thought you put into it, and like you should publish them or something. Like that would be an awesome. I know you do it for you. You do it for you,
Yeah.
but it would be an awesome like coffee table book.
Well, I would like my dream job, if anything, you know, if I didn't have the kids and all that, National Geographic photographer, hands down. Like, I would love to just like study the animals, their behaviors, and like where to catch them, and like be really good at nature photography. And honestly, right now, I still have just my phone. That's what I'm using for all my pictures. I need to like invest and spend the money in a camera and then like learn how to use it and get better at it. And that is honestly like one of my goals. And I would love to be able to sell a picture one day to like National Geographic. Could not even imagine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, Andrew Bennett, we were going to talk about you. And since you dropped in, we'll let Holly talk about it right now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
So Andrew ran a snack selfie competition. He's done this for, I think, since January, February, if I'm not mistaken. He's done a lot of them. And lately he raised money for, is it the Free Store Food Bank, I think? No kid, one of the feeding kids, one of those organizations. So I think there were 4 of us that are finalists in the snack selfie competition. So go to Andrew's page, vote for your favorite one.
That's Holly, by the way. That's Holly, by the way. Your favorite one is Holly.
I'm not here. Like, there is a guy that I think his name is Tom. I'm so sorry if I got that wrong. I just connected with him today, but he took a picture. I think they're his kids, and it's the cutest picture. Like, I voted for him. So I'm not going to hold it against you if you vote for him. I'm going to donate my cookies to him if I win. So just go to Andrew's page and vote.
Vote for Holly. Something else we wanted to talk about real quick. Amanda Knight, Sadie's Purpose. I'm wearing the hoodie.
Yep. So Amanda has an auction going on right now. So if you're not connected to Amanda Knight, go find her. She posted the link, I think, this morning and then yesterday. But there's tons of like services. I donated a P&G basket with tons of different products. You can go bid. You can set your highest number so you don't even have to like check it constantly. Tons of really cool stuff in there. And she raises money for families in the NICU, again, the neonatal intensive care unit, that have a baby in there, like care packages for, you know, the family to kind of take care of them during that time. Because some of them are there weird hours, long hours, all the time, kids, siblings. So Amanda's a great human being.
Yep. And there is a bad for real package in there to help you with your LinkedIn. There's all kinds of great stuff in there, but the one I'm talking about, Anthony Jones, who's a LinkedIn coach, Amy Leanne Wills, who is a digital marketer, social media marketer, and myself all teamed up and combined a package together where you get a one-on-one live stream training with me, the one I normally do for people that's like 4 or 5 sessions, some LinkedIn coaching with Anthony, and 3 months worth of content and digital marketing help from Amy, valued at $6,200.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I hope
so y'all go.
that.
I hope they do too. I really do. So that's one thing that's on there. There's some books on there and merch and like all kinds of stuff you can go bid on. And it's something that Amanda's really passionate about because she had a daughter that was in the NICU and ended up passing away. So yeah, right. Your competitive ass ends up with some stuff you don't want just because you don't want to lose. Anyway, so it's something that's very near and dear to her heart. And I believe the hospital that she is working with right now to provide these care packages is the hospital where Sadie was. So it's just a great thing to donate to. And what names are you wanting to drop? What names are you talking about? If you want a selfie, bro, I will take a selfie and send it to you for real.
You should start charging for your selfies.
Yeah, I know I should. I'll send you a sticker.
Adam was asking about candy corn earlier. I said I'll do anything, depending on how much you Venmo me. I'll eat candy corn.
Uh,
I'm glad
if you,
October's over. No more
yeah, I
candy
know.
corn
No more
posts.
candy corn. No more 40 days of candy corn.
Nope.
I will give him this though. Like I hate candy corn, but he did a pretty amazing job at coming up with creative ways to post about it.
He did. I could not believe it. I try to comment on most of them. I think I got most of them.
Yeah. He was aiming for 100,000 views on candy corn content. I don't know what he ended up with. He's actually in Memphis right now. I think him and Steven and Amy are going to meet up for lunch one day this week.
Well, that's a fun group.
I know.
Dang.
I'm a little jealous.
I need to get to Memphis.
Right? I'd rather get kicked in the face than do either one of those, Teresa.
That's nauseating. A whole peep or just a bite of a peep? I could do a bite of a peep. But
they're terrible.
I'm
and
not
like what's crazy is like I like marshmallows. I like chocolate covered marshmallows, like the chocolate covered marshmallow eggs at Easter. I will mess some of those up.
Same.
I cannot eat a peep though.
So I love chocolate covered marshmallows, but somewhere in my mom's brain, she has twisted it she thinks that I like peeps and she thinks I like chocolate covered peeps. So she keeps buying them for me like every Easter. And I don't have the heart. Like at this point, I'm just too far in. It's been years and I'm just too far in. I can't tell her.
Do your girls eat them?
No, nobody eats them here.
You're absolutely right, Amy. Peeps are a sin in some religions, for real. Yeah, I know. How far is it from Nashville to Memphis, Teresa? It's a pretty good ways, huh? Like 6 hours or something? Yeah, anything that peeps is crazy. Right. So are you hiking now that it's nasty and cold and wet and snowy and miserable? Like, honestly, do you suit up and go?
I will. I've been kind of busy the last few Fridays, so I haven't gotten to go, but I definitely will. I try to wait for like a 40, 50 degree weather kind of day. I have hiking shoes that have the like some solid treads on them, so they're really good for slip. I also have waterproof boots that I can take, so any weather is fine weather.
3 hours, so that's not too bad. That's worth driving. Right.
That is a fun group.
Yes, it is. I can't wait. Next year, there's going to be some trips in my future where I actually get to meet some of these people that I've been talking to for forever.
You need to start like a US map and then just kind of like pin where people are so you can see like the largest concentrations and then figure out like a good route to take. You're in high demand. Everybody wants to see you.
Some of them can come to me.
That's true. I've never been to your neck of the woods.
Hey, Sandra, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, you should definitely come to Texas. And see, like if you came to Texas, though, like it would be one of those deals where we meet up in like Memphis or Jonesboro, unless you just wanted to come to Texas, because like Amy's there. There's a few people in Memphis. Steven's there. Anthony's in Mississippi, just an hour, 30 minutes from Memphis.
Yeah.
There's a whole little group of people in that area within a couple of hours that would.
Well, my husband actually goes to SWAT training, like really close to where Steven lives. So I can always like go down with him and meet up with everybody at some point in time.
Yep. Shannon had a question. Do you find great traction on weekend posts?
That is a good question. I do, honestly. I think it just depends what you're talking about. Like if it's something business related, I just don't think people are in the right mind space for that. But if it's something like personal or fun, I do think there's a LinkedIn weekend crowd. I get plenty of fraction. Yeah.
If I post on the weekends, it is never business.
Yeah.
And I get absolutely amazing reach on the weekends. But it's fun stuff, you know?
Yeah. I think Sunday might be I think it drops a little bit on Sundays, but I think it depends when you post. Like Sunday morning is sometimes tough, but Sunday
Sunday
night,
evening is bomb. Like I've
yeah,
gotten
if you do
great
Sunday
traction on.
evening, you're fine.
Yeah. Ebony, where are you at in Texas? If you don't mind sharing that with us, a general area. Like I'm not asking for a street address. Stephen, how are you further south than Anthony? Anthony's in Mississippi. That's south of Memphis, unless you're not really in Memphis.
I'm geographically challenged. To me, they all live in the same area.
Houston. I got a lot of family in Houston. I was born in Houston. That's Shannon. So, what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
So, really, just
The way
going
you said that.
yeah. Thanksgiving just is standing between me and Christmas. And I know that we've had this debate. Like, I'm just ready for Christmas, and Thanksgiving is really just in the way. I don't care about it. I am thankful. I just don't care. And I just want it over so I can put my Christmas tree up.
Oh,
Um, so, really, it's just a meal that I have to do to get to my Christmas tree. But I'm going to my mom's house. She's a very good cook. I cook half, maybe like a third to half of the meal. She cooks the other half. We split it up. But tons of carbs will happen.
yeah, definitely. So, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she was like, "So, do y'all do multiple Thanksgivings or whatever?" And I was like, "Well, no. I mean, I'm not married, so I don't have, what in-laws to go to or whatever." Um, and I got to thinking, I was like, "Holy crap! I really only have to do one Christmas and one Thanksgiving, and that is amazing." Because like they do like 3 or 4 different Thanksgivings or something, and I'm just like, one, who wants to eat that much turkey?
Right?
Like nobody does.
No, nobody.
Two, like that would wear my ass out to have that many family get-togethers in that short amount of time.
So my parents are divorced. My Thanksgiving, I like put my foot down. I'm like, I'm only doing one. It's only one day. I don't really like it. Like we just do one. But Christmas, we have like five or six Christmases, and it
Mm-mm,
gets out of hand. Like I finally
mm-mm.
have it to where like it's one family a day for the most part. And we just spread it out. But it is a lengthy celebration.
That would just drive me nuts. Randy, that is an amazing idea.
I do like that idea.
And I have to know, like, what is Sandra Wilson doing in Mexico? Are you like on vacation, Sandra? And so you were
Ooh,
live from Mexico today, or is that where you live?
I hope she's on vacation. That sounds wonderful.
It does sound wonderful. Enrique, you wear a size 6 dress. uh-uh.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving food, Chris? Do you have
It
one?
is not turkey. I don't know. I like dressing when it's good dressing, and that's another thing. You like stovetop.
I do. So you call it
I love.
dressing. I call
You
it
call it
stuffing.
stuffing.
And
Well,
I
I
think
don't
there's
stuff it
another
in the
regional
bird. Like
thing.
we just cook it in the oven, so it's not really
Well,
like
yeah,
stuffed
so
in
do
the
we,
bird.
but it's always just called stuffing. But yeah, I'm a hillbilly and I love stovetop. I think it is better than any
I love
homemade.
it too, but I like homemade.
There is a homemade that I do like, and I think I talked to Sherry about it, but it's called White Castle stuffing. And I don't know if you have White Castle by you,
We do
but
not.
I know they're up here, and it's a food that you eat after you've drank a lot. For most people, they're like tiny hamburgers,
Yeah.
but you chop those up and like you make stuffing with them, and it's really good. So I
What?
might
For
make
real?
that. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a thing.
Interesting. It must be an Ohio thing because y'all put chili on your spaghetti too.
That's good stuff. I am going to send you some, so be
You
ready for
need to
that.
send me some so I can
I
know.
want you to try it on a live.
What if I don't like it?
You can be honest. I sent some to
Okay.
Nathan and he was like, I don't like it, but he doesn't
Yeah.
like much.
No, he doesn't. He likes Whataburger though.
Yes, he does.
Stuffing sliders. See, I like where you're going with that.
Yeah.
So I like pies, man. Like I'm a sweet fanatic, but pies are kind of my thing. Pumpkin pie, coconut pie, buttermilk pie. I had a piece of buttermilk pie at my friend's house yesterday, and it was so dang good.
I've
And
never
you don't,
seen buttermilk pie.
oh my gosh, like it's got to be good though, because sometimes whenever it's not right, like it's gooey almost, and it's not supposed to be like. I mean, it's gooey. It's like a custard type pie, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's eggs and a whole lot of sugar and a whole lot of butter and a little bit of flour. And it is absolutely amazing.
Is that the same as like a custard pie or is it different?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never had a custard pie.
I don't know. I'm
Um,
not a big sweet person. Like I know I talk about sweets a lot, but I honestly like I will take mashed potatoes all day over eating pie. I do like apple pie. That's my favorite, but yeah, just not a huge pie person.
Buttermilk pie, or some people call it like buttermilk chest pie.
Oh, I've heard of
So
chest
good.
pie.
Yeah, it might be the same thing. I've had like a chocolate chest pie, but buttermilk pie, I'm serious. It's just like eggs, sugar, flour, and butter. Yep. I miss Nathan too, Steven. Where is it at? There it is. Yep. With him and his snarky self. Kelsey Lips, what's going on? Glad you made it. Oh, Michael Brandt's dropping buttermilk pie recipes in the comments. I do like dressing. I do like ham. Like we fry turkey though. We fry turkeys, and I will eat some fried turkey. You ever had a fried turkey?
I have. I like the turkey skin, and I know that's not good for you at all, so
Oh,
don't
it's
come
so
at
good
me.
though.
But it's so good, and I know it sounds gross. I like the like gizzard and the heart that come with it. Like I'm the only my brother and I used to fight over it, but he moved away, so now I get all of it. I'm a weird
I
country bumpkin. I eat the weirdest stuff. I think we talked about that the last time.
All right, so Teresa, if it's done right, it is not grainy. Like there's no sugar granules. If it's done right, we were talking about that too. How sometimes it's grainy, um, and it's not supposed to be grainy.
That sounds
I want
awful.
to. I want to try smoking one, Trevor. I haven't done it yet, and I don't really want to babysit one because I'll be hunting, so I'm not going to do it. Um, but I am all right. So we killed a pig, a wild hog, a couple weeks ago, and I saved the back legs off of one of them. It's not real big; it's about that big. I want to inject it with the same like seasoning and stuff, and deep fry that boy. I've seen people like deep fry prime rib and deep fry brisket. I've never tried it.
Oh,
I would like to deep fry that back leg of that hog.
I love prime rib. That sounds good. I don't even have like the things to deep fry anything that big.
I went and bought one. Got a big old pot. So I think that's what I'm going to do too. Like whenever my brother-in-law is frying the turkey, and we're going to fry that, fry that hog ham. I mean, it's the ham, but it's not like a cured
Yeah.
ham. It's just the back leg.
As long as you keep it away from your house, because then you see all the videos of people's houses up in flames from turkey fryers.
Well, that's because, yeah, I know, right?
Is it like the displacement? Like people aren't like accounting for like
So
the
yeah,
turkey, so it like
yeah, so
overflows.
that, and you turn off the fire before you drop the bird in. So
Oh,
you first you check the displacement with water, mark it, dump it out, dry it out, dump the oil in or whatever, get it up to heat. Then you kill the fire while you drop the bird in, really slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you get the bird all the way in, then you light your fire back.
That makes sense.
Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Funny jokes.
Yeah, you don't dump the frozen one in. That's another thing. It has to be room temp, and you have to make
Yeah.
sure you have all the ice and all the water and all the stuff out of it to
That
keep it
just
from just
that
boom
sounds
going
like
up.
so much work.
It's really
It's so
not.
much easier just to shove it in an oven and like not worry about it.
It's really not. It's so much better fried though. It's juicier. The skin is crispier and more flavorful.
My mom gets me a ham because I'm a spoiled brat.
Yeah, I'd much rather have ham than
Yeah,
Michael's now dropping White Castle location.
he's on it.
He is on it. Yeah, frying the whole turkey is pretty nuts, but it's so good. So good. You inject it with like this buttery Cajun stuff. So it's so good. But anyway, so we are almost at time. We made it 45 minutes talking about nothing.
That's what I do best.
Yeah, right. No, it was interesting though, because I don't remember if I've heard the whole story of your career progression. So that was interesting. I feel like you've probably told me. I don't know. It
Yeah,
was good to hear it again though.
the I don't want to call it a fight, but the fight at P&G from administrative assistant to data scientist was quite a tough battle.
I bet.
Fight. Not having an engineering degree or biology degree and being in
Yeah.
research and development, it's kind of a weird thing. So
Yeah. Well, next week, the guest is undecided yet. I had asked Travis Lochner if he wanted to come on, but he thinks he's probably still going to be out of town for the holidays. So, Jacob, you were like way late, bro. I am signing off right now. Man, we're living or we living. Anyway, so I asked him to come on. He doesn't think he's going to be able to do it. So maybe I can get him on after the new year. So I'm not sure who the guest next week is going to be. And then that will be the season finale. Oh, no, the week after that will be the season finale. I'm doing a special edition on lunchtime on December, I think it's the 5th. We'll have Guy Graves, Dana Fellows, and Zena Blayachi, or however you say her name. I always mess it up. Inky Black and Mavens of Merch are going to be on. Guy's in England and Z is in Spain, hence the special time. Because there's like 8 hours ahead of us over there or something. So anyway, I don't know who's going to be here next week. It'll be a surprise.
Jacob's cracking me up.
I know it. He should have been here for this one. Like, I'm surprised he wasn't, because usually he pops in with the most random stuff. All of his peeps were here. You were here. Kelsey's here. Teresa's here. Trevor's here. I'm here.
I thought I meant more to him than that.
I know, right?
Disappointed.
Oh, well.
Jeff didn't show up, though, so.
Jeff did not show up.
No, he's on my list. I'm going to have to follow up.
Good. All right, y'all. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Holly, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. This was an absolute blast.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
All right. See y'all next week.